Get into the holiday spirit by visiting Candy Cane Lounge at the Resorts Atlantic City, where you can enjoy a specialty holiday cocktail like the Mistletoe Martini or Candy Cane Kringle. Check it out, running now through January 3rd.
That looks interesting. A Candy Cane Lounge at Resorts. Have to go check that out. Meteorologist Bobby Klark here with an update on your forecast for this afternoon. Hope your Saturday is going by very nicely. Again, I mentioned during lunchtime, I was saying, the eye test here on paper, these temperatures look absolutely fantastic. They're basically where it should be for this time of year. But if you're heading outside or have been outside, with that west to northwesterly flow is kind of making it put a little bit of a chill into the air, unfortunately. But overall, looking fantastic with that sunshine out there, dry conditions that will continue for the rest of this afternoon before we start to see some showers as we head towards tomorrow. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. Actually, let's talk about it right now. Here's Futurecast right here. High pressure will continue to move on off to the south and east. That'll bring a return flow for us as we head towards later, I think, into this evening onto the overnight hours of seeing a west to southwesterly flow. So that means we're going to have some early lows for tonight. So we'll dip back into the 30s and 40s, but temperatures will start to rise as we head towards daybreak because of that west to northwest or southwesterly flow. Low pressure moves into the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley. Here comes the rainfall. I think the main part of when the rainfall is going to fall, I think, is going to be late tomorrow morning on into early afternoon. We could see some embedded steadier rain, so you definitely need an umbrella if you're out and about, but it quickly moves on out of here. And we clear out as we head into, I would say, later afternoon, especially in the western suburbs, but as we head towards the shoreline, maybe around 7, 8 o'clock, and then that's out of here. We'll spin down some clouds as we head into Monday, but we are dry and seasonable. So any kind of have to go to the bus stop early on or an early commute, you're looking fine for Monday morning. And Tuesday, some more sunshine, seasonable, and we'll see ourselves with some nice conditions before we head into Wednesday. Here comes another cold front pushing on here. We'll see a chance of showers and maybe even an embedded thunderstorm before that pushes through into Thursday morning. And then we start to see temperatures dip back into the 40s for highs by the end of the week. As for our Sunday, as I mentioned, cloudy skies, rain showers, temperatures reaching up into 60 degrees at the airport. Strong southerly wind, 12 miles per hour sustained. I think we could see gusts, especially as that low pressure system approaches later in the afternoon, gusts near 25 to 30 miles per hour, but definitely will fuel the rainfall as we head into, as I mentioned, I think the main time frame will be late into the morning hours tomorrow on into the early to mid-afternoon before starting to taper off and dry out into the late afternoon on into the evening hours itself. So overall, right now, we're seeing ourselves later on into the evening. We'll see some warmer air move in here. Then we start to see the cold air push in, but then we rebound nicely as we head into Tuesday. But here we go. Temperatures fall back just a bit as we head into Thursday. On into Friday, we'll see temperatures only reaching the 40s. And now this is where the models are kind of arguing back and forth with each other, trying to give us a bit of a ridge here. So that means temperatures will be back to where they should be for this time of year in the low 50s. But it kind of hangs on, so it really comes down to what this is going to do up here. This model specifically is keeping it north of the border and pushing it on off to the eastern parts of Canada, but then other models are putting an Arctic blast in our forecast as we head towards the beginning of the following week as we head into December. Speaking of which, 7-day forecast. Temperatures are mainly in the low to mid 50s as we head to start the week under dry conditions. Wednesday, that cold front approaches 60 degrees. Then we drop back into the mid to upper 40s with the northwesterly wind. An exclusive Norcast plus 3 days as we head into the weekend, looking cloudy but seasonal. And again, as I mentioned, the models are going back and forth. One model, as I just showed you, showing basically a ridge and some warmer temperatures. This model is picking up on the fact that we should see an Arctic intrusion by Monday. So definitely have plenty of time to plan that out and take a look for you. Have a great afternoon, everybody. I'll see you this evening.